Now for concealer, I use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Hey everyone, so I'm outside right now, as you can tell by the background. I couldn't really find a place to film, so I'm sorry the background isn't amazing, but today I thought I'd do a video, and I didn't really know what to do, so I decided today because I thought the lighting was brilliant and it was a nice day to film. So yeah, today, as you can tell from the title, wherever you are, I'm going to be doing a starter makeup kit recommendation sort of video. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm sort of doing this in an order, and yes, this was kind of like inspired by a lot of YouTubers, so it's not original, I know that. So the first thing I recommend is a concealer. Now I wouldn't recommend a foundation if you're just starting, because I think it's too high coverage, and also if you've just started using makeup it might be a little bit difficult or not look right. So the concealer I picked out is the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. Mine's in the shade Fair One. Now this is just so affordable, and if you haven't heard about it, which I am pretty much sure you will have, it's just a genuinely great concealer all round. It's affordable, it's quite high coverage, and it's very good for blemishes or dark circles. And I have a lot of dark circles, so this was not the one I started with. I started with a Maybelline Cover Stick or something, but I wish I had started with this concealer because it has just offered me so much. So yeah. Next, I recommend a pressed powder. Again, I said no foundation. And I've got the Rimmel Stay Matte. This is also not the one my first powder. My first powder was a Max Factor one, but I just think any powder. This one's quite a high coverage. If you don't want that, you can go for another one. But this is the one I picked out because I just like it at the moment. I'm not really set on powder. No pun intended there. But I just think none of the ones I've used are that great, so this is the best so far, I think. But you know, powders are something you have to really find for you. There's nothing you can recommend to someone else because it's just so individual. But yeah, I picked up this one, Rimmel Stay Matte in the shade 003 Peach Glow, but you can get a translucent one. This I just picked out. Oh, I think for starting out, unless you're desperate to start trying to contour, I think it's probably best if we don't do like contour or highlight or anything. So I'm just gonna show you a blush. This is the W7 Candy Blush. This one's very affordable. It's from Debenhams. It's such a pretty colour and it just applies really well. It's in the shade Galactic. I really love this. Now none of these products are products I recommend in particular, apart from of course the concealer, because it's really hard to tell someone you should get this as your starter makeup, but I've done the best I can. I totally forgot saying I'm doing this in a chronological order. I didn't include a moisturizer. So moisturizer, it's not technically makeup, but you should always moisturize your face, and you don't need any expensive moisturizer, especially if it's just starting out, because a Nivea one, it's like £2 or something. You can get it some pound worlds do it, but yeah, so this is just affordable, and it's not bad for your skin or anything. It's not like a cheap moisturizer that's gonna give you acne or spots or anything. So it's just your standard moisturizer, and so I would just probably recommend you get one of these. Standard moisturizer, Nivea Soft. What is this actually called? Nivea Soft Refreshingly Soft Moisturizing Cream for the face, body and hands. So I don't think eyeshadow is also necessary for starting out. I think if you do want to use eyeshadow, I do recommend Makeup Revolution palettes or W7 palettes, because they are quite good affordable dupes for the Naked palettes. Obviously not as good quality, but if you're starting out I recommend them. I haven't actually got them here with me because I didn't think that for a starter makeup kit eyeshadow would be appropriate, but you know. So I'm going to do mascara now. With mascara, it's not that you have to play safe when you're starting out. You can go as big and dramatic as you want. Unlike some of the more natural things like foundation or you know. So mascara, you can basically go for anything. Some mascaras that I recommend: the Max Factor Masterpiece Transform Mascara. It looks like this, and this is what the brush looks like, if it's going to focus. This is what the brush looks like. Sorry, my hand was wobbling then. But this is in black. You can get it in like brown black, so, and you know, blue, brown, I don't know. So I really recommend this one. I think it works the best for me. Not a lot of people talk about Max Factor mascaras, but they just really seem to work for me. So I don't know, maybe it's me, but I just really would swear by this product. Not only this product, Max Factor do some pretty awesome mascaras. I've got the Max Factor Masterpiece Max. I've got the 2000 calorie ones. I've got both of them. I've got a waterproof one. I've got a lot of Max Factor mascaras, but they are a little bit pricier because they are more luxury drugstore, if not mid-range makeup brand. So for more drugstore, I would probably recommend the Maybelline Lash Sensational. Let's be honest with you, I do prefer my Max Factor mascaras, but this is a close second. I've heard it's quite a good dupe for the Benefit Roller Lash. I just feel like the bristles aren't long enough, but that's fine. I do think it's a great mascara. So yeah, this is about £7 or £8, so it is not dead cheap, but it is affordable if you are starting out your makeup collection. And as far as removing makeup goes, I've just Garnier Micellar Water. It's just a cleansing water. If you get a cotton pad and just remove your makeup, it does it all in one step. I mean, I have to use a few pads because I wear a lot of mascara, but I have invested in some eye makeup remover so it doesn't smudge across my whole face. This is the mini one because the big one was too big to fit in the bag that I'm currently outside with. So this is just the mini one, but I think it's a pretty good cleanser. So for lips, it's really difficult to get the lips right because some people would prefer to wear a lipstick, some people would prefer to wear a lip gloss, and some people just might like a tinted lip balm. So I really didn't know what to put in this video because I've got good sort of examples for all three. So the lipsticks I have are the MUA blushes. These the MUA lipsticks. These are £1 and they're not even bad. Like, they're not like pound shop lipstick. They're quite good. I have these two with me. I do have quite a few of these because I like using them to test out like what colours suit me because they are so affordable. I think they're really sort of worth taking a look at. They don't last that long, but you know, what do you expect? They're £1. Now moving on to tinted lip balms. I don't really know how to introduce these. Core Balmy. I swear by these products. These are literally my favourite, like, I won't say my favourite lip balm brand because I do like my EOS and my Revos, but these are like my all-time favourite tinted lip balms because they are so flippin' pigmented and they're so moisturising. I just don't know how they do it. So I have 3 shades, so I've got quite a wide variety. I have Rosy Lee, Currant Bun and Jam Jar, so it's a nice red, a nice pink and a nice purple. I just literally, look at that. So I don't really know what to say. I think these are perfect for like taking out with you because, you know, with lipsticks your lips tend to get a little bit dry when you wear them, so these, they're just so moisturising. I just think for starters they are great, and even for people that aren't starters, like, I just really recommend Core Balmy. Now for lip gloss, which I didn't have any lip products. I only had lip glosses before I started collecting makeup because they don't last that long anyway, even like the good ones. But these ones are the Lip Lustre by 17, which is a really affordable makeup brand, and these are just so cute. They're so little and portable, and they're just so inexpensive, and I love applicators like this. I'm not a big fan of like tubey applicators, if that makes any sense at all, like the squeezy ones where so these are just, I just recommend these ones. I have 6 because I got them in a pack of 6 for Christmas from my sister when she was about 8 or something, so I do recommend these ones for starting out. So of course for brushes, you will need brushes to, you know, blend or apply your makeup with, and the 3 mains are the blush brushes, concealer and powder, because everything else you don't really need a blush brush for. Now for concealer, I use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, but I know this is a little bit pricey for starters, so you can just get like a sponge, the Beauty Blender, which is also expensive, but you can get loads of dupes for them. You can get like £6 Real Techniques ones, or you can get ones from Primark if you're on a really low budget. If you can get this, great. If you're not, just get a sponge or any other dense brush. Wilko's do some quite dupes. That is not proper English. Do some good dupes for Real Techniques brushes. The Wilko's powder brush. This is so big and fluffy. It just does the job for applying powder, which is what you want. You don't want to spend too much on a powder brush, especially for starters. And it is good, it's not bad, it's soft, it's just so dense, and I love this. Also, in some powders or in some stores you can get these little fluffy pad things. I don't really recommend it, but you know, if you don't want to waste your money on a brush, then you know, some powders come with that. You can use your powder brush to apply your blush, which is what I do, but I know a lot of people don't like doing that because of like mixed oils and stuff, so just get a big fluffy brush, not as big as your powder brush, but a big fluffy brush to apply your blush. So that is all. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. Thank you so much for 500 subscribers, by the way, guys. I really appreciate it, because I didn't even get the chance to make a video to say thank you for 100 subscribers, because I've been gaining so fast. I love you all so much. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe already. Anyway, just thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment down below what your recommendation for starters is, because I would love to hear it, and I'm sure some people that are starting off their makeup collection would love to hear it too. Bye. Now for concealer, I use the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. Now the final thing is for your blush. You can use your powder blush to apply your blush, which is what, that is a lot of ushers. You can use your powder blush to apply your You can use your powder brush to apply your blush, and they're just so